Is there a good diet they should be eating if they're trying to do all this?
Me personally, I eat pre-contest all year long. I'm like 340 right now. I've been as high as, I've been so big that Rich looked at me and said, "You're too big, bro."
It's fun because he just
Dude, what is wrong?
Sits and sweats.
Yeah, and I thought when Rich Piana tells me I'm too big, then there's a problem. But so anyway, I'm about 340, 335 right now, and I eat pre-contest, bodybuilder style, and I do that pretty much all year long. I don't really eat bad. Once in a while, I'll do a little binge, but my staple is basically brown rice or yams with a protein, whether it be chicken, fish, turkey, or beef, and I love cilantro. So I'm a big cilantro fiend.
I'll tell you what, when I came here last year and I sat down and got all my shit together with him, I came back this year and I put on 10 pounds in a year.
Yeah.
Like from the last, just little things. Like it goes a long way. And you feel so much better, you know what I mean?
So I do like the cilantros and I like tomato. So I'll dice all that up and I'll put a little bit of like paste salsa in it, like the mild stuff to just kind of get it going. And sometimes I'll even put a little bit of like mayo in it.
Oh.
You like mayo then, guy?
No.
You got happy. Oh!
No, I just covered my mouth, sorry.
What?
It's okay.
I'm just not a big mayo guy.
You don't like mayo?
Hates mayo.
It's okay.
It's not my favorite.
It's just more for us. But anyway, mayo or that kind of stuff gives a little more richness.
And
not tons, I mean just a little bit to just kind of, blend it in. And I'll do that and I'll just eat pots of that all day long. And if I want to lose weight, then I just go with the protein, with the cilantro and the tomatoes at night without the carbs. And that's basically what I do.
Right. I know how Rich is on a bodybuilding diet and he recommends to get big 10 meals.
Yeah, I eat
10 meals.
I eat about 12 meals a day.
So a powerlifting diet would be about 12 meals?
No, you gotta understand, I mean, and I'll be the first, Rich will be the first to admit with me. I'm a closet case bodybuilder, bro. I just, I learned a lot of my stuff from, guys like Rich and a lot of the pros. I wanted to be a bodybuilder.
The eating is very similar, the training is different.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be big, you're trying to be big, period. Whether it's to lift heavy weight or to close your muscles, trying to be big, you gotta eat food, you gotta eat a lot of food.
Right.
That's what it's all about. So, if you took one of the top bodybuilders' diets, Scott's diet or my diet, his diet, it's gonna be very similar, almost exactly the same. We have the same, we're trying to take our bodies to the same level, it's just a different sport.
Right.
I think powerlifters run off more carbohydrates.
Well, most powerlifters, honestly, are uneducated as far as nutrition and really anything. And most of them are fat guys to begin with. This just is what it is. I'm not talking about, there's a Jimmy Pacificos and, your Phil Harringtons and your freaks out there that aren't, but they're eating correct. But as a whole, powerlifters are not a healthy group of people. Not at all. They eat crap. I see what they eat.
There's like the 5%ers in powerlifting, just like there's the 5% of bodybuilding. But it's almost like, I want to call it like 1.5%.
I think Scott's going to invent the 3%.
That's right. That's right. But the bottom line is that, eating cleaner, and I used to eat pizzas and, shit like that, and, donuts, and, I can't do that stuff anymore. I just don't feel good with that kind of intake. It becomes a point, it's sort of like having a Lamborghini. Are you gonna there was a post on Facebook the other day. Yeah, there's a guy with a Lamborghini that went to Arco to fill up his gas,
Yeah.
But it's like, really, it's the same kind of thing. You look at Rich, he's not gonna be out there eating Burger King Whoppers and, and once in a while we do it. It's not like we don't. But it's very far in between, and when you do eat like that, you're like, you go through like, oh, I want to eat something shitty, and then you feel like crap for 2 days.
But it's not Burger King.
In and out.
So it's not that crappy.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody, we're all human. You know what I mean?
We make mistakes.
Well, you don't make mistakes. What you do is, yeah, you have a game plan. When I go out and I eat shitty, it's a planned thing that I'm going to go out and eat shitty. Twice a week, I'll have a little bit of gelato or, you know, a piece of pizza or
healthier
or whatever it is.
Choices, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but you know, it's not on the plan, but it's something, you know, like I like pies. I like blueberry pies, cherry pies, shit like that, you know what I mean? And once in a while I'll do that, but it, you know, I eat great the whole week, just, you know, a little, and that's it. You know?
I'll continuously shock the body. And if you're eating healthy food all the time for weeks and weeks on end, your body gets used to it. So believe it or not, it actually can benefit you to throw in a junk meal here and there, because what it does is shocks the metabolism. And that night, you will sweat in bed in your sleep because your metabolism goes at high speed because you have all this junk food it's not used to.
Yep.
And I swear to God, the next morning you wake up after eating two extra large, well for me, 2 extra large pizzas, Scott 3 pizzas. But when you wake up the next morning, your body will look better than it did the day before from eating junk food. You'll be leaner, you'll be vascular, and it's just that shock to the metabolism. So, and your mental, you have to think about it as, this is something that's going to benefit me. This pizza tonight is going to benefit me, and that's why I'm choosing to do it. So that's a champion's mindset. You never ate a pizza, and that night you're like, oh fuck, I shouldn't eat that. I was wrong, blah blah blah. You're just bringing yourself down, and that's the loser mentality. You know, it's always the mentality of, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Right now, this is going to help me. Tomorrow's workout is going to be better because of these carbs. My body's not used to. My body's not used to bread. It's not used to the sodium intake. So the next day I'm going to be stronger. And you know what? We will be. But again, once or twice a week. I'm not saying eat pizza every night. I have a positive mentality, and you're going to be a champion.
Do you hear the way it's stressing
You can't will yourself to a six-pack.
Not every single day.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah, in moderation.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.